Hey everybody, this is Nick the Lion out here for the 11th game of my run of Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii, in which so far to date in 10 games, I have won $307,789. That is definitely a really good total. I'm glad I broke the $300,000 mark last game, but I would certainly like to add more onto it, so let's hope I can score another win here.
Here is the host of Jeopardy,
Alex Trebek.
Hey,
This will, of course, be my first Jeopardy game of 2024, so let's hope it goes well.
Let's start the Jeopardy round. The categories for the Jeopardy round are ice cream,
Ooh,
IHOP,
yeah,
it happened on Halloween,
nice.
baseball franchise.
Oh gosh,
shifts.
that would definitely be
It's all
Connor and
good.
Mark's category, but not mine.
And classical composers. Player one.
All right, I like
make a
most of these
selection,
categories
please,
though,
as
just
we
not the
continue.
baseball
While
one. Is
pointing
probably
the
maybe
Wii
not the
remote at
classical
screen,
composers
press the
one
A
either.
button to select a clue.
Ice cream for 1,000.
Many claim to have invented these. One man made them from waffles at the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair.
What are ice cream cones?
Okay, player one. Use the Wii remote or press.
I think I've had this one
corresponding
before.
You are correct.
IHOP for
Back to
1,000.
you. This tiny insect pest, Pulex irritans, can leap more than 130 times its own height. Player one.
What is a tick? No, maybe it's a flea.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
I had a gut feeling. It's just I don't know. For some reason, my head just kind of went towards the wrong direction.
We're talking about the flea.
Flea. Okay. Would have been my second guess.
We return to you, player
All right.
one.
Happened on Halloween 1,000.
1998. This Mideast nation announces it will no longer cooperate with UN weapons inspectors. Yes, player one.
What is Iran? Ah, damn it. It's got to be Iraq. It's got to be Iraq because North Korea, I'm pretty sure, is in Asia.
Let's hear it, player three.
Had it between two choices, and unfortunately went with the wrong one. And yep, I knew for sure it wasn't North Korea. So
Anyone else care
Katie's
to
got
come
this
up
one
with the
narrowed
correct
down.
response?
Well, I'm
Yes,
not off to a
player
very good
two.
start, but it is still early.
Right you are.
And yeah, it was Iraq.
Player two. Pick again.
Halloween 200.
1926. There's no escape for this magician who dies following a rupture of his appendix.
Who is Houdini?
Let's hear it, player one. That's right. Way to go. You again, player
I'm
one.
probably going to regret it, but baseball for 1,000.
In 1972, the new Washington Senators moved west and became this team. Okay, player one.
What is the Seattle Mariners? Oh, really?
Anyone else?
Oh, I misread the clue. Damn it. I was only focusing on the Washington part. I wasn't thinking about like the
Here's
whole
the
Mood
correct
West
response.
thing.
The Texas Rangers.
Texas Rangers, okay, that makes sense.
Select again.
Damn it, that sucks. I misread that clue. Oh well, it's my fault. Anyway, it's all good at 1,000.
Marvin Hagler was Marvelous Marvin. Tom Seaver was nicknamed Tom This. Player one.
What is terrific?
That's correct. Player one, back to you.
Composer's 1,000.
So, on March 3rd, 1875, his Carmen premiered in Paris, and he was decorated with the French Legion of Honor.
I have no clue on this one. Not gonna try it.
Here's what we wanted. Georges Bizet.
No, don't even know who that is. Never would have
Player
guessed.
one, you pick again, please. He
Composers for
composed
800.
4 seasons in 1723. It's player one.
Who is Antonio Vivaldi? I'm just guessing here.
Yes.
All right, well,
On the
it worked though,
side
at
again.
least.
Please pick again, player one.
It's all good, 800.
As an adjective, it means very impressive. As a noun, it's a lavish production.
What is a spectacular?
Okay, player one. Yep.
Now I'm bringing it back.
Choose again, player 1.
Baseball for 8.
After the 1960 season, the Washington Senators left the capital and headed west to this town.
Don't know. Also, why are there 2
Let's hear
clues
it,
about the
player
Washington
3.
Senators? Minneapolis. Oh, okay.
You get to pick
Yeah, I'm
again,
sure
player
both
3.
Mark and Connor, if they're watching this, I'm sure they'd probably both.
1958, the
I'm sure they
Dodgers
probably
and
both
this
know all
team
of these. I
moved
just don't
west
watch
to
baseball.
California. It's player 2.
Giants.
Yes.
It was the Giants.
Player 2. You pick again.
400 for baseball.
The Braves spent 82 seasons in Boston and more than 40 in Atlanta, with a 13-season stop in this city.
I guess I'll try it.
Yes, player 1.
What is Indianapolis?
Sorry.
No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
So obviously this category is not going to do any good for me.
Here's the correct response. Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, okay.
We return to you, player 2.
Baseball for 600. At least the
In
category is out of the way.
1955, the Philadelphia Athletics moved to this city, where they remained for 13 seasons.
Don't know, so I'm not going to try. Not unless somebody gets it wrong. But alas, nobody's buzzing in.
The correct response is Kansas City.
Kansas City, okay.
Please pick again, player 2.
It's all good for 200.
Also known as a cathode, it's the car battery terminal with a plus sign. Player 1.
What is positive?
Good.
It makes sense.
Player 1, back to you.
800 for it happened on
Next
Halloween.
selection, 1961. This man's body is removed from Lenin's tomb.
I'm guessing that's probably Stalin.
It's player 1. That is
All right. I've got the lead now.
Choose again.
I hop
Player
for
1.
800.
A grasshopper shares the billing with one of these insects in the title of an Aesop fable.
Oof, I don't really know if I know this one.
Here's the response we were looking for. The ant.
The ant, okay.
Select again.
Ice cream for 800.
This 3-flavored ice cream is named for an Italian city.
My stepdad loves this flavor.
Yes, player 1.
What is Neapolitan?
Good. Player 1, pick again.
It's all good for 600.
The bird Ardea herodias isn't just any blue heron. It's this blue heron.
What is great?
Let's hear it, player 1. That's correct. Player 1, back to you.
Halloween for 6. Ooh, daily double.
Answer. It's the daily.
It is early in the game, and I have
You are
struggled a
in the
bit,
lead
so
right now.
I'll just bet it all. At least if I get it wrong, I can still probably bounce back.
Answer. 1956. The Brits and the French invade Egypt in response to the nationalization of this.
What is the Suez Canal?
That was
All
the
right,
leading
got
player
it.
ahead.
Double my score to 5,600.
You again.
Very
player
nice. Ice cream for 600.
1. This treat gets its name because a certain fruit is cut lengthwise and then topped with ice cream, nuts, and whipped cream.
What's banana split?
Player 1. That's it.
All right, now I'll go back to
Player
category
one. Pick again.
category normal. Normal category selection. Geez, sorry, normal clue selection. I hop for 200.
The red type of this marsupial can leap over barriers as high as 6 feet.
What's a kangaroo?
Okay, player 1. Yeah, correct.
And now up to 6,400. Nice.
Choose
I
again,
like that
player
number.
1.
Composers for 400.
For several years, his friend Carl Amenda was one of the few people who knew about his increasing deafness.
I'll try it.
Player 1.
Who is Ludwig von Beethoven? All right.
Player 1, back to you.
Ice cream for 400.
Though it started with just 31 flavors, this chain now has more than 1,000, including SPF 31.
What's Baskin Robbins, which I have not had in forever.
Let's hear it, player one.
It is good though.
Yes. Select again.
I'll go with IHOP for 600.
The hare named for this country between France and the Netherlands is actually a rabbit. Yes, player one.
What is... Gosh, I'm terrible with geography. What is... Luxembourg?
That's
No.
not it. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
My second guess would have been Belgium.
Okay, player three.
Denmark? Nope, so my second guess was right, and that narrows it down for
Any
Katie.
other takers? It's player two.
It was Belgium.
Hey,
Oh well.
you again, player two.
Ice cream for 200, finishing up that category.
Cohen and Greenfield are the last names of the co-founders of this company that created Cherry Garcia ice cream.
What is Ben and Jerry's?
Okay, player
And that used to be one of my favorite ice creams I would always get at the store.
Good. Please pick again, player one.
I'll finish off It's All Good.
It can mean far better than average or not yet settled like an unpaid debt. Player one?
What is Outstanding?
That is correct.
Definitely makes sense.
Player one, back to you for our next
Composers for
selection.
600.
During his lifetime, Johann Sebastian Bach was best known as a master of this instrument. Let's hear it, player one.
What is the piano?
Sorry.
No, damn.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Should have just backed off. Oh well.
Yes, player three.
Organ? It was the organ.
We return to you, player three.
Finishing up the category.
In 1762, this 6-year-old and his sister performed for Empress Maria Theresa.
I'll remember it once I see the
It's
choices
player
for sure,
one.
I think. Yeah, who is Wolfgang Mozart? I knew who it was, I just didn't quite remember the name, so once I saw the choice, I knew who it was for sure.
Player one, you pick again. Please.
Halloween for 4?
1846. Heavy snowfall traps this carnivorous party in the Sierra Nevada mountains.
What is the Donner Party?
Let's hear it, player one.
All right. And finally, I offer 400.
With this clue. This class of animals includes frogs and toads.
I think I might know this one.
It's player one.
What are amphibians? All right. I do happen to like frogs, so I'm glad I got that one. All right. Well, with that, I know I got the lead with $7,600. Katie is in second with $1,800, and Sam was in the red with negative $200. So he'll get to select first in Double Jeopardy.
And we'll select first in the Double Jeopardy round, as we always do, right after this break.
So I've got a pretty good lead going right now. Let's see if I can keep it up.
These are worth $400 to $2,000.
All right.
These categories: death sentences.
Oh gosh.
Geology.
Oof.
I resign.
Yeah.
When they were in high school.
Oh no.
Catching some Z's.
Z's and quotation marks, you know what that
Quotation
means?
marks. And Asian countries.
Oh gosh.
Player
This is like a
three,
nightmare
you're
round
in
of
last
categories
place.
for me.
Let's see if you can close that gap.
I don't know if I like
The
any of
world's
these.
largest blue coral reef is one of the natural treasures of this country's Ishigaki Island.
I'm really just got to guess on some of these, honestly.
Okay, player one.
What is the Philippines?
No.
No.
Any other takers? We're talking about Japan.
Japan. I had a gut feeling too. It's just
You get to pick again, player three.
I didn't think it'd be that obvious.
And here's Kelly.
You'll find the palace seen here in this country's capital.
Yes, player one.
What is India?
No.
No, come on.
Anyone else?
Great, it's all going downhill now. I probably should have just went for China.
Here's what we were looking for. China.
Yeah.
Please pick again. Player 3.
Asian 12.
Norodom Sihamoni assumed its throne in 2004. Player 1.
What is Cambodia?
Yes.
There we go. All right.
Player 1, back to you for our next question.
I resigned for 2000.
You may know the name of this woman who left NASA in 1993 to go into the business of advanced technologies.
Let me see the choices here.
Yes, Player 1.
I definitely don't think it's Mae West. Who is Mae Jemison?
Yeah.
All right, lucky guess there.
Select again.
Death sentences for 2000.
In his holy sonnets, he wrote, "Death be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful."
I'll take a guess.
Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is... I got it between Alexander Pope and George Herbert. Who is Alexander Pope? No.
Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
I think I just went for the wrong one.
It's Player 2.
George Herbert.
Sorry.
Okay, no, I would have been wrong either way. Never mind then.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
So it was the other one. John Donne, I think.
Okay, Player 3.
Yep.
Right. Good. Back on the plus side. You again, Player 3.
Death sentences for 400.
She began a famous poem, "Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me." Player 1.
Who is Emily Dickinson? All right.
Player 1, back to you.
When they were in high school for 2000.
He played quarterback for the Terrell High School Tigers before he won an Oscar for playing Ray Charles.
Oh, fuck. I definitely do not know this one. Gosh.
Let's hear it, Player 3.
Denzel Washington? No.
That's incorrect.
All right, well,
Anyone else?
that at least gives me a 50-50.
Okay, Player 1.
It's not Denzel Washington. Who is Jamie Foxx?
You.
All right. Got very lucky
return
there.
to you, Player 1.
Z is for 2000.
The Lozi people moved to higher ground during the annual flooding of this African river.
Heck if I know.
Here's the correct response. The Zambezi.
The Zambezi, okay.
Player 1, pick again.
Geology for 2000.
A 6-mile wide caldera or volcanic crater is a highlight of La Palma in this Spanish island group off Africa. Yes, Player 1.
What are Shetlands? No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with
These
a correct
clues are
response?
tough, honestly. This is a tough double Jeopardy round.
Here's the response we were looking for. The Canaries.
Canaries. Probably would have been my next guess, honestly.
Choose again, Player 1.
All right, Asian countries for 2000.
Dhaka is its capital. Player 1.
What is... I don't think it's Afghanistan because I believe that's Kabul. What is Bangladesh?
Right you
All
are.
right.
Player 1, you pick again, please.
I'll just finish off Asian countries. Why not just get it over with?
In November of 1976, the United States vetoed this reunited country's admission to the UN.
Oh, I think this one's pretty easy, though.
It's player one.
What is Vietnam?
Yeah, good.
Because they just had the Vietnam War at that point.
You get to pick again. player one.
Z is for 1600.
Kelly will present this clue.
It's the point on the celestial sphere vertically above a given position.
Yes, player one.
What is... Zypher? No!
Any other takers?
Kind of just going back and forth here. Getting some clues right, others not so much.
The correct response is the zenith.
Zenith, okay.
Select again.
High school for 16?
As a high
Sorry if
school
you guys can hear me
basketball
breathing, by
star
the way.
in
It's just,
Irvington, New Jersey,
these
this
categories are kind of
loyal
tough, and I'm kind of
rapper
trying to
led
think
her
what I
team
really
to
want to go
2
for
state
here.
championships. It's player one.
I'll just take a guess. Who is Queen Latifah? All right.
You again.
Seems like a
player
very
one.
obvious guess, but I'm glad it worked. I resigned for 16.
This Chief Justice resigned in 1986 to chair the Commission on the Bicentennial of the U.S. Constitution. Player one.
Who is Earl Warren? No.
That's not right. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's what we wanted. Warren Burger.
Warren Burger, okay.
Player one. You pick
Geology
again, please.
16.
Let's go to the clue crew for this next clue.
Made from minerals deposited by dripping water, these geological formations grow up from cavern floors.
I don't know.
Here's the correct response. Stalagmites.
Stalagmites. Oh, that makes sense. I should have known that
Player
one.
one.
Oh,
back
wow.
to you.
All right, death sentences for 16.
For what is it to die but to stand naked in the wind and to melt into the sun? He wrote in the prophet. Let's hear it, player one.
Who is... Oh, gosh. I don't know any of these people. Shouldn't have buzzed in. I'm just gonna guess who is Khalil Gibran. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, well, apparently it was right.
Player one. Pick again.
I resigned 12. Ooh, daily double.
Answer. One of the daily double. And you're in the lead now. How much?
I'll go with 8,400 just to try to make an try to make an even 20,000.
Answer this. In 1869, he resigned his Western Union operator's job to devote more time to his inventions.
I probably could have gotten more on this. It's either Thomas Edison or Nikola Tesla. Maybe Alexander Graham. Actually, it could be any of these, actually. I don't know. I'm just going to guess who was Thomas Edison.
Congratulations.
All right, well, it was
Still
right.
first,
Nice.
Player one. Player one, back to you for our next selection.
Z is for 1,200.
Two-word term for the weightlessness experienced by astronauts in orbit. Okay, player one.
What is zero gravity?
Yeah.
All right. Back on a roll.
Please pick again, player one.
Death sentences for 12.
If I could drop dead right now, I'd be the happiest man alive is attributed to this movie mogul. Yes, player one.
Who is Orson Welles?
No.
No.
Anyone else?
Thankfully, though, thanks to that daily double, I do have a massive lead, so I think no matter what, I probably will get a runaway at least. So that's good.
The correct response is Samuel Goldwyn.
Samuel Goldwyn. Okay.
We return to you, player one.
High school for 12. And there's the other daily double.
sir? The second daily double. You are in first place. What'll it be?
You know, just because I like this number, I'll go for 6,400.
Okay, here is the clue. To make extra money, she sometimes cleaned out the tour bus for her mom Naomi and sister Winona.
Fuck, I don't know. Who is June Carter? I'm just gonna take a guess.
You
No.
are still in first place, though. Here's the correct response. Ashley Judd.
Ashley Judd. Okay.
You get to pick again, player
Still
one.
got a big lead though, at least. Geology for 12.
This rock can be formed by the accumulation of shells or coral, but not from citrus fruit. Player one?
What is limestone? I kind of figured from that citrus fruit portion.
Choose again, player one.
All right, back to normal clue selection, so I'll go for catching some Z's for 400.
Each defender guards a section of the playing area in this system of sports defense. Let's hear it, player one.
What is the zone?
Yeah. Good for you. Please pick again, player one.
Geology for 800.
Geysers aren't common. Major centers include Yellowstone, Iceland, and this country's North Island. Okay, player one.
What is... Well, Iceland's in the clue, so I don't think it can be that one. What is... Australia?
Sorry,
No.
that's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
I will admit this definitely has not been my strongest game, but at least it's still going to be a runaway.
Here's player two.
New Zealand? That's what I was thinking. That probably would have been my
You're
second
back into
guess.
some money. Player two. Pick again.
Geology for 400.
The Mercalli scale measures the intensity of these from 1 to 12. Yes, player one.
What are... Earthquakes? All right. Lucky guess there.
Select again.
I resigned for 400.
His August 8th, 1974 speech began, "Good evening. This is the 37th time I have spoken to you from this office.
Who's Nixon?
It's player one. Right. Choose again, player one.
High school for 8.
As a teen in British Columbia, she said her goal was to be a California beach bum. She got her wish on Baywatch. Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Carmen Electra? No.
Sorry.
I've just been back and
Any
forth
other
all
takers?
game, getting some clues right, other clues wrong. It's been kind of crazy, to be honest.
Okay, player two.
Pamela Anderson. Oh, okay.
You get to pick again, player
High school
two.
for 400.
He ran track at Skyline High in Oakland. Good practice for the role of Forrest Gump.
I should know this one, though.
Player one.
Who's Tom Hanks?
That's it. You again, player one.
I resigned for 800.
In 1996, after 20 years managing the Dodgers, this man resigned. Yes, player one.
Who is Tommy Lasorda? All right, I got lucky with that guess.
Player one. Back to you.
Catching some Z's for 800.
This Italian squash can be eaten raw, steamed, or grilled, or baked in a sweet bread. Okay, player one.
What is zucchini? All right. Finishing off on a good note. I like that.
And we'll wrap up the board with...
All right,
this
finally
one.
death sentences for 800.
Joseph Stalin reportedly said, "A single death is a tragedy. 1,000,000 deaths is a this."
Oh, I think I read about this. What is a
Let's
statistic,
hear
I
it,
think?
player one.
Very, very fucking disgusting quote, by the way. Well, anyway, that's going to settle it, though. I've got the lead with $17,200.
Sorry, player
Katie's got
three.
$1,400, and
You're
Samuel's not going to be able to
Jeopardy.
participate because he's in the red. So it's just me and Katie, and I've got a runaway game. So no matter what, my run continues as long as I don't do anything stupid.
Category. Championship sports.
And you better believe I won't do anything stupid for this category. Because I do not know fucking shit about sports. Has there been so many fucking sports questions in this game? Whatever. I'll just go 3,000. But even if I'm wrong, I still win at least.
The plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. The final Jeopardy clue is as follows. In 2007, this university became the first to hold national titles in both football and basketball in the same year.
I don't know. I'm just gonna guess Oklahoma. But if I'm wrong, it is what it is, because I still win.
Let's see your response.
What is Texas?
Sorry, that is
nope, it wasn't Texas.
Drop your score by.
So she lost $950, so she goes down to $450.
Did you come up with the correct response?
I said Oklahoma. Did I get it?
And that will
no, that was wrong too. But I only bet $3,000, so I only go down to $14,200, and that is still enough to win the game.
Here's the correct response.
Correct answer was Florida. I should have figured.
Congratulations to you, player one.
But hey, at least my run continues to go on. So let me think here. Last time I had $307,789. Adding $14,200 to that, I get, I think, $321,989. So my 11-game winnings total now is going to be $321,989. Not bad. Not a bad total, I'd say. I'm definitely glad to see that I can keep pushing through with this run. It's been a lot of fun. Well, anyway, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys all for game number 12 coming up very soon. Take care.